Yo, what's going on, guys? The Garen meta has been shifting ever since they buffed Hullbreaker. Phase Rush is still good on him, but it's not as mandatory as it used to be, because after your first item rush Stride Breaker, you want to go Hullbreaker, and then you have so much health, attack damage, armor, magic resist, it doesn't matter too much that you are slow. Plus, they gave Hullbreaker 5% movement speed. The reason why you don't rush Hullbreaker first item, because it's OP, is they artificially kneecapped it before level 12. So before level 12, it only gives you 10 armor, 10 magic resist. So level 1 through 11, 10 armor, 10 magic resist. It doesn't care what level you are, levels 1 through 11. But at level 12, all of a sudden that 10 armor, 10 magic resist skips up to 20 armor, 20 magic resist, and then it just builds from there. So that's why you go Hullbreaker second item and not first. The only reason. We're going to be pushing Stride Breaker. We can activate that even during spin on their head. Then yeah, just Stride Break into Hull Break. Then we'll get Dead Man's, them giving Hullbreaker extra damage and movement speed. I think it was a patch or two ago. It's made a big difference for Garen. We have Conk, Triumph, Tenacity, Last Stand, Conditioning Overgrowth with double AD and resistances. Garen isn't really about getting kills in lane pre-6. At 6, you can kill most matchups. So like Vlad here, we can't do too much against him. He's going to kind of just heal off of us. We want to look to get CS, and that's pretty much it. We want to farm and scale, make it to 6 without dying. Try not to take too much damage. Melee into range matchup, you can't do much against them level 1. So here, for example, we can auto into a Q, hit him and run away. It's pretty much our trade pattern against a range champ. We obviously wouldn't want to do that versus a Darius. We don't want to die for that minion. We'll go ahead and get our E. We could get W, but I would like to take a bigger trade against this guy. Got it. He's kind of crashing a big wave here. Whenever he hits us with autos, it kicks in our D shield so we don't take too much damage from it. He's level 3. He's got an advantage on us here. Got it into the QE. We'll spin it down. So you see how he's trying to run with us to hit us as we run away? The whole time we were spinning on him and he was silent, so he wasn't doing too much damage to us. We back away as he has that empowerment. Do a QE. We're on our W. We're pretty much like full stack Conqueror here. We're going to get him with an auto into Q. Down he goes. He lost that even with Ignite because we were landing full spin procs. Plus we have Conqueror versus Phase Rush. Conqueror does damage. Phase Rush does not, of course. Minions don't stop our passive healing, so we're still able to heal this off. Kind of want to freeze it. Alright, yeah, nice try, buddy. I still have Flash too. He has no idea how far away he was from getting a kill there. He's stopping my freeze though. I was going to reset TP back and hold a perma-freeze. He absolutely stopped that from happening. We'll go ahead, pick up boots. We'll pick up this, head back to lane. I don't really want to refill. I don't need it. Getting a kill pre-6 on Garen, the game's over for the enemies at that point. Garen is not allowed to get kills pre-6. If he does, boy oh boy. We use W when he damage dumped on us. W's massive damage mitigation plus shield. I have Flash still as well. Viego's not even over here. We're stacking up. Every time we kill something, we're getting a little bit of extra armor and magic resist from our W. We want the cannon, Q into E. When he charges up, I'll use W here. We're full stack Conqueror. Our wave's going to push to him. Ooh, got the cannon. Let's go. Garen long auto range at 175. Most melee champs are 125, 150. I can't stop him from getting every minion because we don't want to miss a bunch of CS just to try to stop him. At 6, we can look for an all-in for sure. He doesn't have boots. I'm actually a lot faster than he is. I need to take this. I expected him to turn, which is why I used W preemptively, because I figured I'd have enough time to get W up again for my R. But he really just had no intention of turning. He's healing a lot. I need one more minion for 6 and might be able to kill him. Walk him down, Q into E. We'll walk out. We only take 1 turret shot. He took more damage than we took. It's a very good trade to take. Oof. That was some damage right there. Auto into Q. Don't want to miss too many minions. Drop it. There it is. And we walk out. Very nice. Q, E, R. You can cancel your E with your R. Super smooth. Auto Q, E. Your worst matchups on Garen are range champs in general. It's harder to farm and it's harder to stay alive till 6. At 6, as long as you haven't died against the range champ, they can't play against you much anymore. Against range champs, you can max Q first for the movement speed duration increase. Generally speaking, especially against melee champs, E is your best first max. Definitely your highest damage output max first. Ah, man, that's tough. I have a weird amount of gold. We'll go ahead and Q, get back to lane. If you're playing phase rush, Garen, you're supposed to go for Iron Spike Whip Rush. That way you can Q into them, hit them with the Q, E, Iron Spike, and then you're going really fast because 3 separate hits applies to phase rush. Since we're playing Conqueror, the Iron Spike doesn't matter that much. Doesn't do much for us. Because you just technically have to stand still to use it, although we can use it while spinning. We'll have to stand still for like a half second to cast, so it'll make it harder to stay on top. And the item itself, unless you have phase rush, is really not that important, like I said. He is 6 here. When he goes in the last hit, we should get him with a Q, since I do have an advantage. I have a gold spent advantage and a champion advantage right now. My level 6 is a bigger power spike than his, at least in the solo matchup. I use W, we mitigate into E. We got a bunch of tenacity, damage reduction in his shield there, so right when he hit us, he did basically nothing. He took more damage than I did. My R was up, I would have all-in'd it. Oh, do I miss cannon? Oof, thank goodness. Just the right amount of HP. Passive is on. Minis do not cancel your passive. This guy's being a nuisance. I turned on my W for that. Full stat conk. I'm going to run away. I don't have to fight this all into the death. I'll just wait for my next QE cycle. Hey, friend. There goes his blood pool, and he's dead now. I don't know if he realizes that, but if he steps up, he's actually just going to die. He just killed himself. Here the QE. Into R. R outranges your auto, so wait as long as you can until you press it. It does more damage the lower in health they are. You don't want to use it too early. Using it as late as possible is ideal. Q into E, very nice. Vigo's trying to come top again. Vlad's in a tough spot. He's down CS, he's down kills. He was playing a little bit too aggressive early on to where he thought he should just try to run me down. He can't do that though. He has to keep the trade short. If he keeps them long, my Conquer Keystone over his Phase Rush Keystone, I have a huge advantage. It looks like Vigo's kind of coming top. And with this, I should be able to get to the plant. Yeah, we're chilling. They're wasting their time. My thing is about to be up too, my TP. Probably stay and fight Vlad as is. Might as well spend gold though. Oof, I've actually almost had the perfect amount of gold. Almost had enough for stride break. That would have been huge. Go in the lane, like I said, kill him as is. We can cleanse his slow with our Q. We generally don't have to though, because if he goes to slow us, we'll already be on top of him. Against someone like Nasus, it's pretty useful. What is this gank? He's gonna die here. QE Iron Spike. Yeah. That gank, dude. He ganked my lane with a 4th HP. Impressive. Auto in the queue. I'll go ahead and shove this in then. He can't step up. He's crazy. Yeah, down he goes. I'll go ahead W, just mitigate that damage a little bit. Auto in the queue. I'm not going to let him stay and get gold and XP. He just needs to die. Should get first turret gold. Got a lot of minions here. Auto in the queue. We still get the Q speed up even if we use the empowered auto initially. The speed up does last, it doesn't last as long as the empowered auto attack duration lasts. So if you're chasing someone, the speed up will end way sooner than you can still use your empowered auto. I'm not in a big hurry to take this turret because you can't come back the lane. It's missing a lot of gold and XP. We see their team's bot side on drag. I could TP. Not too worried about it. Getting such a big lead right now. There's really no need. I mean, he knows he can't come back. I'll take his Krugs. Garen does a bunch of bonus damage against monsters. He has it on his E. And kind of on his passive. Like, they don't scrape my passive either, so I'm still healing a lot. Vlad did not rage quit. He did roam off. This is actually their second dragon. We could have rotated for it. I think I need to back first to spend my gold. I'm sitting on 2.5k. Some people, Cass is already full item and I'm not because I haven't spent yet. So if they get dragged, that's fine. As long as we show up to the third drag, it's okay. They're missing a lot of gold XP. We don't have to take that turret right now. I don't think I'll even be able to. I'd rather get some of his camps instead. Guaranteed value. Use our Iron Spike during the spin. Could I even kill Cass here? Mouse doesn't have R. I probably can't. How far? Alt left click it. It's 37 seconds. Yeah, I can't gank that. Garen roams are bad before you have stride anyways. This is a Merc type of game, 100%. Then we go for the Hullbreaker, of course. I'll go with the Wing Moon Plate. Let's go ahead, roam kind of neutral towards mid bot, so we could go either one here without missing too much. We can always TP top side. When's his red coming up? I don't know. It's great. That's a minute or less. Should I TP onto Canada to be a scumbag? Alright, I'll be a scumbag. I need to thin this out a little bit. Auto E, stride break. Get him with the R, and we're chilling. We should be able to run out. That was a bit awkward with where my Q cooldown was at. Maokai's going in for a one-on-one. He's back for round 2, baby. He's not giving up. I don't like this play at all. I'm not going to that. I'm hoping he doesn't steal red buff from me. He might. Okay, cool. He's not gonna. Ooh, I still got the red. Use my W for damage mitigation. Cass might be here. Auto into Q reset. Down he goes. He's only so fast. He doesn't have tier 2s yet. Got a lot of CS. 118. Nice, nice, nice. Did Viego have a full item there when we killed him? Because I had Merc Trez. I didn't even have played it against him. We were both one full item. I had level advantage. It's one cool thing about Garen. Your main source of damage can't be stopped by CC. So if somebody's short range and they want to hit you, if you have your spin on, no matter what they do to you, your spin's still happening. They could hit you with every hard CC in the game. Knockups, suppressions. If you have your E on, they're still getting shredded. Get with the QE stride break. Got W on for damage mitigation. Ooh, I don't think I can save him here. My Q is still on cooldown. I didn't have a way to silence. Hey friend, auto Q stride break with the E. My Conqueror is full stack. We could electrify Vlad. His ghost is now ending. He must have gotten extensions. If I had flash though, dude, he'd be toast. Somebody should come this way in theory. I'll go take Raptors while I wait. Need to keep consuming. Kind of similar to a Tryndamere where your roams aren't that good. You have a lot of solo potential. The main difference is Garen needs 6. Generally speaking, Garen doesn't get solo kills before he's level 6. He needs his R, true damage, execute to get kills. He's got one of the best soloist Rs in the game. Ooh, Vlad. He's moving 385. I'm moving 404 because I have the wing moon plate. Stride break into QE. W kind of wasted there. I want to get him with the Q and the R. Oh, he barely died from my red buff burn. We'll take it. That was close. I don't know where any of them are, so we'll go ahead and Q away. The cool thing is with the early wing moon plate, nobody can catch us. They would need Rammus or something. Even if they had Rammus, then it's hard for his teammates to keep up. Not going to stay for the Vayne. I don't have R. She's also not that far behind. She's got 4 kills. Now that we have Hullbreaker, we'll push for Cleaver or Deadman's. Oh man, I'm feeling the Cleaver option here. Right now, since we're level 13, we're getting 35 armor, 35 magic resist. Versus if we were level 11 right now, we'd only be getting 10 armor and 10 magic resist. So it's more than triple, just a 2-level difference. That's why you don't really want Hullbreaker before level 12. Before level 12, the item is not cost efficient. Before level 12, it's basically like a 2,500 gold item that you're paying 3,000 gold for. That's basically what it is. It makes our minion super tanky, the big one. Super tanky to where he can take a lot of turret shots, or if enemy champions are trying to focus him down, he won't really die. And then of course we get the extra armor magic resist as well. I think it also gives our minion damage. Yeah, it gives our minion 200 increased damage against towers. So it's like we have 2 cannons here. See, look, he did. Look at that. Bro took 2 turret shots when it didn't have very much HP. That's why Hullbreaker's is nuts. Nuts in the butts. Who's gonna save Vlad? I'm gonna unmute this guy. This is gonna be funny. I mean, he can hit me. Nothing's gonna happen though. Got him with the stride break. Got my W on. Big damage coming out of this guy, man. Let me tell you. Big damage. Vayne's moving quick. We'll go ahead and pull off. We're taking a lot of pressure right now. We already got the inhib. There's nothing left to stay for. The inhib was a little early. Now our supers are going to steal the minion last hits and mostly likely XP. If the supers are clearing a wave and we're not there, we're obviously not getting any experience. So it consistently pushes the wave into them to where they're getting it. Auto into Q. I don't have stride break. EW. Oh, poor guy. We'll Q to cleanse the exhaust slow. And we're chilling. Alright, you guys want to chase? I do have to flash to get away from the Vayne. If she's on Ghost and the fact that she's Vayne, we're not going to get away. Vayne moves turbo fast into enemy champs, which was buffed within the last 3 or 4 months. They buffed how much faster she moves into you. It's really quick. I want the Vlad. He doesn't have items. Stride break. Oh, come on, baby. Got my W down. My super is going to smack the heck out of her. Does she have ward? She does have ward. Stride break. I mean, I get the Vlad. I should have hit the Vayne, though. I clicked on the wrong person. My R wouldn't have killed Vayne. I don't know if she went invisible or if I just misclicked. One of the two. Once she's chasing you, if she's got a straight path, she's going to run you down. It's like trying to outrun a cheetah on a straight shot. You can't do it. Even more so than a cheetah, because she's faster in every way. She's chasing you all the way across the map. She straight up runs you down. Now, if I had another winged moon plate, so this is giving me 5% movement speed. It's basically a force of nature, just 5%. The 80 carry movement speed items are 7%. They do that because melee champs generally have higher base movement speed than range champs, and range champs typically have less mobility options in their kit than melee champs. So yeah, the tank ones are 5%, 80 carry ones are 7% movement speed. Probably will end up getting a dead man's. Gives some damage and a slow as well compared to Force Nature not giving any damage or slow. Or we could just stick to damage because of course Hullbreaker, crazy amounts of armor magic resist, 43 and 43 right now, while W is giving us a lot. How much does the RW give? I thought it gave 30 and 30. Yeah, so we're getting 30 armor, 30 magic resist from that. We're loaded up. Oh, you've done messed up. I don't know why she's so quick though. Boop. No, she didn't die. I'm dead. I actually just trolled it. She did 1600 true damage. Morgana lived with like 10 health. Deprived me of the triumph healing. If I'm going to kill Vayne, I'm going to need some crit. Because she's allowed to position so aggressively into me to ensure I don't get away to where she's basically in melee range. She nearly 3k damage. Holy moly. One of the most annoying champs to deal with on Garen because she condemns you away, which wrecks your spin. Looks like my team might. Can my team end here? I can't tell. Herald does get the turret. Sometimes Herald body slams Nexus, sometimes it doesn't. Looks like it's going for it. Boom, gets it. Alright, yeah, that's just GG's. So to finish off this build, we could look for a Phantom Dancer and another crit item. Or we could just go Dead Man's Force Nature. But anyway you slice it, Garen's feeling pretty good right now. Just ban Vayne. She's extremely tumorous. Let's look at damage taken on runes. Looking at damage enemy champions, we did have the most in the game. Twitch was close. Surprisingly, Vayne didn't have that much. Apparently all of her damage was on me. For damage taken, middle of the pack, Vlad wasn't doing very much. Self-mitigated, we did have the most. So for damage taken, we did take the most in the game, I think. Because Maokai was up about 3k. Self-mitigated, we self-mitigated 4k more. So yeah, if you count self-mitigated, we did take the most in the game. And for runes, high value. All in all, Garen top really strong right now. Just stay alive and farm pre-6. If you can trade, if they're forcing it, and you're not going to get yourself killed, that's fine. But just remember, Garen really kicks into gear at level 6, and that's where the game gets easy. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is King Sticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.